Hello, everyone. My name is Travis, and here's what the Lord is saying today. Warning, be careful. There are a lot of voices around you, so make sure you are listening to the correct voice. So we see this with Jesus in Mark chapter 3, verses 1 and 2. Jesus goes to the synagogue, he goes to the church. There's a man with a hurt hand, and here's what happens. He goes, and Jesus entered the synagogue again, and a man was there who had a withered hand. So they watched him closely, whether he would heal on the Sabbath, so that they might accuse him. So Jesus sees this man, hurt hand, wants to heal him, and there's Pharisees, I imagine, with their arms crossed and watching Jesus and the guy who is sick and goes, nope, nope, you shouldn't do that. And then what happens is a few verses later, Jesus heals the man because he said yes to God. He goes, Father, I'm going to do what you want me to do. And he healed them. So you have to realize that there are a lot of voices in your life. It can be your friends, your family, your coworkers, your enemy, your neighbor. There's a lot of people and they're speaking into your life. So we have to be careful what voice we listen to and what we need to do about it. Okay. So number one, when people tell you no, tell God yes. So just as the Pharisees were telling Jesus, no, you can't heal on the Sabbath, that's not a good thing to do, Jesus was saying yes to the Father and yes to the man who had the hurt hand. Now, recently I hurt my ankle really bad. I sprained it, I rolled it, and I went to the doctor, and he shows me the x-rays and says it's not broke. However, you sprained it pretty bad, and you need crutches or you need a walking boot, and you're going to need those for at least 2 weeks. Well, in 2 days, I was walking without crutches and without a boot. And I had people come up to me and go, yeah, that's not a good idea. You need to use your crutches or you need to wear your boot. You can't be doing that. You can easily re-injure your ankle. What are you doing? And luckily I didn't listen to them because my ankle's fine and it's still fine. I never had an issue with it because it was a supernatural healing miracle by Jesus. Although one person told me, why aren't you listening to me? I'm a nurse. You need to listen and you need to wear your crutches. But look, I'm not going to doubt God. It was a supernatural miracle. And look at what happens when you begin to doubt what God does, even if it's supernatural, even if other people don't believe it. Look at Peter. He was walking on the water towards Jesus, and he was doing something that most people would go, nope, you can't do that. You can't walk on the water. But yet he was doing it. And then what happened when he began to doubt? He began to sink, right? So I'm not going to doubt what Jesus has done for me. So I'm really thankful that I didn't listen to those five voices. So in short, just be really careful who you listen to, especially when they say the opposite of Jesus. Have Jesus' voice in mind and run after him and do what he says. All right, number two here. Remember, only God rules over you. There are certain people, places, and beliefs that cause you to receive less from Jesus. And here's what Jesus said. Here's what he said to me. He goes, I can do things that others can't. So allow Jesus to rule over you because he has more power than the people around you. And he can open up doors for you that other people can't. And number three here, there are no limitations with God. People can hold you back and try to limit you, but God never does that to you. And here's something else that Jesus said to me for all of us. He goes, people can go further with me than they can with listening to the people around them. Yes, there are many times I will use people to speak to you and help guide you, but you have to know that I am the ultimate authority. Return to me, seek me, and allow me to confirm my word through others. Do not dismiss others, but put their words a step below mine. So, Jesus is Lord. Say yes to him and realize there are no limitations with Jesus. You will begin to experience more with him. You will begin to experience more power of Jesus when you say, yes, Lord, I will do it. And you shut off the other voices in your life and you listen to the Lord. All right, you guys, that is it from Jesus. Thank you so much for listening and God bless.